The maintenance bay's emergency lighting cast long shadows across the forgotten hangar as Riza descended the rusty gantry stairs. His boots echoed in the cavernous space, each step stirring clouds of dust that had settled undisturbed for decades. The outer rim of Station Kepler 7 held many secrets, but none as magnificent as what lay before him now. The battlecruiser Defiant Dawn stretched nearly 200 meters from bow to stern, her hull scarred by plasma burns and micrometeorite impacts. Riza had stumbled upon this sealed section while tracking a coolant leak through the station's labyrinthine maintenance tunnels. The ship's registry indicated she was over a century old, a relic from humanity's first expansion beyond the Sol system. "Incredible," Riza whispered, running his calloused hand along the ship's hull plating. The metal was still solid, engineered with that stubborn human overbuilding that had become legendary throughout the galaxy. While other species designed ships with planned obsolescence, humans built them to last forever. As he circled the vessel, Riza discovered an open airlock with a small weathered note attached to the outer seal. The handwriting was shaky but determined. "To whoever finds old Dawn, she's got one more fight left in her. The Vexhi are coming for the outer colonies again. Take her home. Captain Sarah Chen, 2387. Riza's blood chilled. The Vexhi, the insectoid empire, had been quiet for 50 years, but intelligence reports suggested they were massing again beyond the galactic rim. If Captain Chen was right, humanity would need every ship they could muster. He keyed his comm unit. "Anna, you need to get down to Maintenance Bay 94C now." 20 minutes later, Commander Anna Okafor emerged from the access tunnel, her dark eyes widening as she took in the massive vessel. As the station's military liaison, she understood the implications immediately. "Holy Terra," she breathed. "Is she operational? Let's find out." Riza led her up the boarding ramp into the ship's dimly lit corridors. Emergency power was still functioning, testament to human engineering redundancy. They made their way to the bridge where ancient but functional displays flickered to life at their approach. The ship's AI, dormant but not dead, activated with a melodic chime. "Welcome aboard the Defiant Dawn. I am Area, Adaptive Response Intelligence Assistant. Captain Chen's final orders remain in effect. Prepare for immediate deployment upon discovery." Anna studied the tactical displays. "Arya, what's your combat status?" "Fusion reactors are at 23% efficiency but stable. Main batteries are functional. Point defense systems require minor recalibration. Estimated time to full combat readiness, 72 hours with adequate maintenance crew." "The Terran Defense Force would take months to approve reactivation," Anna said grimly. "By then, the Vexhi could have overrun 3 systems." Riza was already pulling access panels, his experienced eyes cataloging what needed repair. "The outer colonies don't have months. They have us." Over the next 3 days, Riza worked with mechanical precision that impressed even the ship's AI. He rerouted power conduits, replaced corroded components, and somehow coaxed the old fusion reactors back to full efficiency. His modifications weren't pretty, but they were effective. Classic human engineering philosophy. Anna coordinated with station personnel, quietly assembling a volunteer crew from military veterans and merchant spacers. Word spread through the station's bars and rec facilities. Humanity's forgotten guardian was awakening. On the 4th day, long-range sensors detected the Vexhi advance fleet, 12 heavy cruisers and a dreadnought, heading directly for the agricultural colony of New Harvest. The official defense fleet was still 6 days out. "She's ready," Riza announced, wiping grease from his hands as the Defiant Dawn's engines hummed with barely contained power. The battlecruiser slipped from her hangar like a predator emerging from hibernation. Her hull bore the scars of 100 battles, but her weapons gleamed with deadly intent. As they approached the Vexhi fleet, enemy transmissions crackled with confusion and growing alarm. "Impossible," human vessel identified as Defiant Dawn, destroyed in battle 93 cycles ago. "Apparently not," Anna replied over open channels. "This is Commander Okafor of the Terran vessel Defiant Dawn. You are in violation of Treaty Section 7, Paragraph 12. Withdraw immediately or face the consequences." The Vexhi fleet commander's chittering laughter filled the comm channels. "One ancient human vessel against our entire fleet? Your species' arrogance knows no bounds." "Our arrogance?" Riza grinned from his position at the engineering console. "Let me show you something about human arrogance." The Defiant Dawn opened fire with weapons that should have been obsolete decades ago, but Riza's modifications had somehow increased their efficiency by 30%, and the ship's targeting systems, updated by Area's adaptive learning protocols, achieved hit rates that defied probability. Plasma cannons that had once defended Earth's orbital stations tore through Vex-High shields with contemptuous ease. Railguns that had been experimental technology a century ago punched through enemy armor like paper. The Battlecruiser danced between enemy formations with the grace of a much smaller vessel, her engines singing songs of controlled fury. Within 20 minutes, half the Vex-High fleet was debris. The remainder fled, their panicked transmissions spreading word throughout their empire. The humans had awakened their ghost ship. As the Defiant Dawn limped back to Station Kepler 7 for repairs, Anna found Riza in the engine room, lovingly adjusting power couplings that didn't need adjustment. "The Defense Force is calling it a miracle," she said. "One ship against 12. Riza smiled, patting the bulkhead affectionately. "Not a miracle, just human engineering. We build them tough and we never give up." He gestured to Captain Chen's note now framed on the engine room wall. She knew someone would find Dawn eventually, knew someone would need her. And the Vex-High? They'll think twice before threatening human colonies again. They've learned what every species eventually learns about humanity. Riza's eyes gleamed with quiet pride. "We don't stay down, ever." The Defiant Dawn would return to active service, her legend growing with each patrol. But her greatest victory had already been won, proving once again that human determination, combined with human engineering, could accomplish the impossible. In the depths of space, among the stars humanity called home, the old Battlecruiser sang her ancient song of defiance, ready for whatever challenges the galaxy might bring.